How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be working towards consistency. Working towards consistency. Now, when I'm thinking about this topic, I'm thinking about a lot of the things that we discuss on this channel. When you're trying to accomplish goals, you're trying to get things done, and you're just not exactly having enough follow through. Or maybe you're giving up on yourself too early, you're giving up on yourself frequently. And one of the ways that you can counteract that is just working towards being more consistent. Maybe you need to slow down the pace of whatever it is that you're trying to do, the amount of goals that you have on your plate. I know that I talk to some people, and the people that I'm thinking of, people that have trouble following through on things that they're trying to accomplish or do, they're all over the place. They have 100 different ideas. They have 15 different things in the fire. And for some people that really are just that driven, they may have that many things in the fire and accomplishing things and knocking them out because they're just that adamant on getting things done. And then I think for other people, for some people, they feel like when they lose focus on doing one thing, they'll start another task to try to kind of get that rolling just so they can feel like there's some progression towards things. And that's the reason why I've broken down things on this channel to the simplest components, to be something for you to be able to digest, something for you to stick to, something that is tailored more so for you. And that's one of the reasons why I always start with talking about doing your research first on things that you're doing. Now, when there's things that I'm doing, say for instance, if there's one particular goal that I may want to do, there may be some jumping around in that goal. Maybe I'm doing something within that goal that, well, to give you a better example, like with writing a book. With writing a book, instead of just, writing all of the time, sometimes it was a lot of times, there was other things that ran through my mind as far as formatting goes, as far as just certain rules of the road with writing, and just things that I had questions about on how a format was set up for a book. So I may be writing and I may shift focus on looking to answer some of these questions of things that I initially had, doing certain things that I was trying to do in the book. So my attention may be diverted over there, or I may go in the formatting a portion of it just to get a feel of it. And the reason why I was more so doing that was because I felt that there was a lot of things lined up in my head for things that I wanted to do and accomplish in the goal. And it seemed like the mountain was really large that was in front of me. And that can become, it can be intimidating sometimes. So sometimes I would like to take a sneak peek at some of those other areas of things that I knew that I was going to have to address, just so I could look into them, so I could do for self, see that they weren't as big as what I thought that they may be, or just to kind of get those gears spinning to see how I would tackle those. So that may be a reason why I was shuffling around within that one goal of writing that book. Or some of the other things that I do, like doing the YouTube channel. I mean, there may be a moment where, since I knew that this was going to all come together, that I may have shifted focus off in here, but I was still moving forward. There was still progression. And to go back to the topic of this video, working towards consistency. Consistency is a key in getting anything done. It's being consistent. Slow and steady wins the race. I just posted that today as I'm recording this video. I posted that this morning as one of the daily affirmations on my Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. It was something I just posted. Steady wins the race. Sometimes you may get bored of doing some of the things that you're doing that are on the path to trying to complete your goal. And it's up to you to be consistent. I've said this in other videos. If you're not going to do it, who's going to do it? Who's going to step in and motivate and do the work that you should be doing? You have to find reasons to motivate yourself. You have to find reasons to stay on task, to doing whatever it is. And it starts with consistency. That's how you keep that action propelling forward. Another reason, excuse me, just like I had mentioned earlier in this video when I was talking about, I always talk about doing research. When you do research, it kind of gets those feelers out there so you can see overarching thing on whatever it is that you're trying to do all out ahead of you. So you can see what your playground looks like for what it is that you're trying to do. So if you got a little room to dabble over here in this, but know that you're still making progress towards your goal, because maybe maybe you just kind of want to shift gears for a moment. Nothing wrong with that. But like I said, the key in doing any of that is consistency. Follow through. Do it for yourself. That's all I'm saying. In the meantime, stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. My name's Ayin. You have a good one.